It's getting to that crunch time, my boy. It's getting to that crunch time. Chapter 4 is about to come out and we don't know where Sasuke is. It's been 3 chapters and I said like last live stream, bro, I was getting worried, bro. Like, I don't know if I could take another chapter without seeing, bro. Y'all don't know how important it is. I'm trying to save Kishimoto. I know he's cooking on the low, but it's like, I don't know, bro. I'm not losing faith though. I know Sasuke is still alive. After seeing what happened to those people in chapter 3, with the divine tree and all that, the mini divine trees, I got a little bit of my faith back, man. Cause even if he got bitten by a claw grind or the vampire claw grind, whatever you want to call it, and he got turned into a tree, he's not dead. He's still gotta be very much alive. So the only way for him to be defeated is by Code himself. I know Sasuke, he could probably take a claw grind. Most likely, he's beating a claw grind. You know, obviously, he's beating the claw grind, bro. If Boruto could do it, he could do it. If Sarada could do it, he damn sure could do it. So the claw grind is not my concern. Maybe Code did it because when he got his limiters removed, you know, it is still Code and he's still strong. So if he did fight Kid Boruto and Sasuke, he might have came up on top unless Momoshiki came out and then he would probably lose. You know, it's Code. He's gonna find a way to lose even without the limiters. But what most likely happened is Code got caught off guard by Boruto turning into Boroshiki and then he got slit in the eye and then he just chose to retreat. I believe Code can handle his own against Boroshiki. But if you take into account that Boruto had 1 year of training before he had encountered Code, he gotta be stronger than he was before. 1 year of training plus Boroshiki, and comparing that to where Boruto is now and how much stronger he is against Code, I would say that Boruto 1 year into training was probably relative to Code with no limiters. I'm not gonna put one above each other, but all I'm gonna say is that they're relative. And when it's a stalemate, you know Code's gonna run. But we have Sasuke is alive. Boruto's secret plan revealed. And if it's anything like my plan that I said, if you want to go check it out, top right. Boruto's plan to reverse Ada's omnipotence, save Sasuke, and save his mother and father. Check out the video, bruh. But as usual, make sure you guys go check out Kidomaki's channel. The link to that will be in the description below. Check him out, and let's get into the video.
Ever since the release of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, there have been countless YouTube videos talking about the possibility of Sasuke being dead. Some even asserting that this is indeed.
And I know a lot of you guys don't even care, bro. A lot of you guys don't care. It's only like, I feel like it's like 75% of you actually care if Sasuke's gonna be gone because you guys been watching since OG Naruto. And it's like, you grow up with the person, bro. Trust me, I know you guys heard this time and time again. But once you grow up with the person, you develop a bond with them, as I have and so many others. So I don't want to see bro go, bro. You know, if they send him off, they got to do it right. They have to do it right. It needs to be dramatic, like one of the more significant deaths in the story. Naruto, if Naruto ever, you know, dies, it got to be the most significant, bro. Because we know Boruto's not, you know, Kawaki might, but that got to be at the end. So Naruto and Sasuke, if y'all send my boys off, do it right. Do it right, Kishimoto. You gonna have to deal with me. Yeah, you gonna have to deal with me. I'm pulling up, taking the first flight to Japan. I don't even know where you live, but I'm gonna get the address and be snooping around, bro. I'm gonna find you.
These theories range from Sasuke getting killed by Boruto, him being turned into a tree, or even his body being transformed into that of a Ten-Tails clone.
That's crazy.
However, there's a simple explanation as to what happened.
Hey, don't put the Rinnegan like, you know, and that cannot be him. Don't put the Rinnegan one like that. Could be Sasuke. Don't do that. That's not him. That's some crash out clogging right there. Nah, that's not Sasuke. We're not even doing that. He didn't even have the Rinnegan no more.
Sasuke, and it was hinted at in part 1 of Boruto. You see, after Ada switched the lives of Boruto and Kawaki using the power of omnipotence, most of the characters were negatively affected, which of course includes Sasuke. He believed that Boruto was the enemy, the person who killed his best friend and destabilized the village he swore to protect. So in this case, Boruto was his target. He was something he needed to deal with.
Yeah, bro was hurting, bro.
Changed after Sarada, who wasn't influenced by omnipotence, pleaded with Sasuke and asked him to protect Boruto despite his feelings towards him. Now, how Sarada was able to do this and why she isn't affected by omnipotence hasn't been revealed as yet, but the main theories are that Sarada manipulated Sasuke using the Genjutsu ability of her newly awakened Mangekyo.
I said this. It could have been her ability, either one of the two. Either A, it could have been her ability that low-key put Sasuke under a Genjutsu that, you know, ordered him to help Boruto, similar to Kodo Masukami, but it's most likely gonna be a twist to it because Kishimoto doesn't copy stuff. You know, he doesn't copy and paste. Or B, Sasuke could have seen that Sarada awakened her MS and then be like, you know what? You gotta be telling the truth, bro. There's no way you're awakening your MS off a lie. I would like to think the latter because it just makes more sense.
Or it's also possible that Sasuke was moved by Sarada awakening the Mangekyo in that specific moment.
Yeah, I would like to believe that one. No gonna lie.
To acquire it. Either way, Sasuke listened to Sarada's wishes and decided to devote his entire life to protecting Boruto instead of exacting vengeance against him. However, there's one key thing that everyone
must have
missed,
hurt him.
which is that Sasuke's allegiance
Because the old
to Boruto
Sasuke would have just killed him. I'm sorry.
You see, as confirmed by Sarada and Sumire in chapter 1 of Boruto TBV VORTEX, no one recognizes that something isn't right. In fact, to them, the ones who aren't affected by omnipotence are the weird ones. To them, Kawaki has always been the 7th Hokage's son, and Boruto has always been a rebellious
Kawaki
outsider.
Uzumaki is nasty. Kawaki Uzumaki is disgusting. Ugh, they don't even sound right, bro. Damn, Boruto gotta get his life back. Kawaki Uzumaki. Anyone does have a ring to it, not gonna lie. Kawaki Uzumaki. It do have a ring to it. But that's still nasty nonetheless.
No, an ungrateful traitor. She then went on to say that everyone still sensed some of the paradox earlier on, like how could Kara have modified Kawaki's body if he had been born and raised in the village? What happened to Momoshiki? Even Shikamaru hounded Kawaki about that.
They just don't
in
question
essence,
it.
Everyone noticed the blatant contradictions to the new reality manifested by Ada, which caused them to question it. This means that it is possible for you to fight against omnipotence if your attention is called towards certain inconsistencies, or if someone does something that causes you to doubt your perceived reality. This explains why Sasuke was able to fight against omnipotence, since Sarada awakening her Mangekyo in that specific moment added validity to her claim, thus causing Sasuke to question his own thoughts and later noticing the contradictions. This of course is in reference to Sasuke
It did happen to Sasuke.
he gave to Boruto and him being able to sense Momoshiki's presence.
So y'all think over time Sasuke became free of the omnipotence? Because I heard the theory that somebody can break out of omnipotence if another person shows them something that contradicts their thoughts or their memories. So like example with Sasuke. Sasuke seeing his daughter awaken MS got him contradicting if his memories were foggy. He even said he can't trust his memories. So does that have to happen in order for like a chain events of him getting his real memories back? If that's the case, Boruto can just be himself. He doesn't have to do anything. He can let omnipotence just wear off just being himself. Other people's gonna realize. Mind you, Kawaki and Boruto act different. Mitsuki is low-key questioning it now because of how rude Kawaki was being towards him. He knows Boruto would never do something like that. So it's just stuff like that. It just really puts your memories to the test, or the authenticity of your memories. I think that's how it is, you know? Boruto's gonna do some manly, you know, something that Naruto would do. They're gonna be like, damn, you know what? This dude, he might be telling the truth. Hold on, I'm thinking about something. I'm remembering something. It's gonna go like that. I know that was a horrible example. That was a crazy, insane, worst example you guys ever heard. If the story goes like that, I'm pretty sure your manga will be canceled. So Kishimoto, don't take notes from me. I'm just giving you a faint example of how it's supposed to go, you know?
So in theory, if you constantly point out the contradictions to the ones affected by omnipotence, they should be able to fight against it, right? Well, not really. You see, Sarada later said that the slight ease everyone felt because of omnipotence slowly dissipated over time, so that now no one has any doubts left. We even see this in chapter 1 where Shikamaru no longer questions or sees any contradictions with the current reality, as he once did when he was initially affected.
That's crazy.
This simply means that omnipotence is a presence that is
Hokage
always
killer.
active, even post-jutsu activation, thus constantly working towards patching any holes in its programming. This is the same force Sasuke said he felt within him, trying to silence all of his doubts despite the obvious contradictions before him. So what I believe happened is that similar to how Shikamaru and everyone else in the village ended up fully succumbing to omnipotence, the same thing happened to Sasuke over time. This means that he would then revert to his initial state of vengeance against Boruto for killing his best friend and trying to kill Kawaki. This would of course lead to Sasuke attacking Boruto with intent to kill, thus changing his relationship with him from ally to foe. Now you could use this as a jumping off point to say that Boruto had to kill Sasuke as a means of defending himself, which would then mean that one of the most beloved.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If that happened, Boruto, I don't know how you're not like heated at Kawaki or Ada for the doing this. Like, what? But that's probably not how it went. I'm pretty sure every time Sasuke kind of contradicted his thoughts and whether he doing was right or wrong, he would just think about his daughter, and then that would put him back on the right track. So him having that initial like backup reassurance, that itself could have it so Sasuke would never even think of doing something like this. Unless he just forgot about Sarada awakening her MS. In that case, I don't know, you know? But if Sasuke remembers correctly, he remembers the promise he gave to his daughter, and he probably won't break it, even if he's kind of contradicting his thoughts. The most I could see him doing is probably leaving Boruto alone. You know, like, oh, your training is done, go get it done, and I'm gonna come back and see what it was going on, you know? And see if you're really Naruto's son. I'm gonna be watching from the shadows. W theory? L theory? I don't know. Leave in the comment section.
Characters in Naruto got killed off screen. I personally doubt that would happen due to perceived fan backlash, which actually goes into a writer's or publisher's decision making, despite what others might have you believe. So what I believe happened is that instead of having Boruto kill Sasuke, they had him locked away instead. This would of course be suggested by Sasuke himself as he tried to fight off his urge to kill Boruto due to omnipotence. In a sense, this would link back to his conversation with Boruto in chapter 69, where he said that
he makes it sound like omnipotence is controlling his body, just making him want to kill Boruto. Nah, that's not the case. It's just he still remembers Boruto being the bad guy. Like, that hasn't changed. But he put his trust in his daughter. It's not like he's itching like, I can't control it. The urge. Nah, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's not controlling him. It's just fogging up his memories. I just wanted to clear that up just for anybody thinking like, oh man, he's being controlled. He's not being controlled. It's not. He's not being controlled. He's being manipulated, but not controlled.
That he might be the one having to show his resolve next. This was of course in reference to Boruto being willing to sacrifice his own life in the battle versus Code in order to protect his loved ones. Now, as I said before, the most obvious interpretation of this would be that Sasuke would sacrifice his own life to stop Momoshiki, but that could just be a red herring, similar to how many believe that Baryon mode would kill Naruto when it ended up just killing Kurama. A similar bait and switch could play out here as well.
Plot twist of
Sasuke
the
trying
year.
to subdue or possess Boruto, Sasuke might be the one needed to be contained. Now this brings into question how they would be able to contain Sasuke, cause even if Boruto is deemed far stronger than Sasuke at this point, he can't keep beating Sasuke up every time he tries to break free, especially considering the fact that Sasuke still has access to his Susanoo even though he lost one of his eyes. This is proven by the fact that Madara was able to use his humanoid Susanoo while having no eyes. This simply means that Susanoo is a power you will always have access to post awakening. This means that Sasuke can't easily be contained while he still has consciousness. So
Bro pulled out the perfect Susanoo just to handle Boruto. That's crazy.
That then brings us back to chapter.
And if he was continuously fighting Sasuke, seriously, every time his thoughts clouded his judgment, I can see why Boruto was so strong. He had to fight his master almost to the death, probably once every month, you know, just in case Sasuke just had like an episode, you know, these episodes coming up, I gotta fight him, and then he remembers his daughter or something like that. But that would be stupid. I don't think that's what happened. But it's a cool explanation if you want to explain how Boruto got that strong in the first place. Imagine Boruto just trying to sleep and then Sasuke just put the sword to his neck, and then Boruto just gotta fight him off every time. You know, and then probably got to the point where Boruto probably just had to take care of him for good. That would be funny. That would be funny, but that's probably not what happened. I have a feeling we'll find out soon, bro. Sooner than you guys think. Make sure you guys tune in for that live stream. Chapter 4 leaks. I'm trying to tell you. Make sure you sub, have them post notifications on, because we're gonna know what happened very soon.
Chapter 68, when Sasuke returned from his mission, informing Shikamaru that he has intel on Code's whereabouts. We then come to find out that Sasuke located one of Boruto's cult facilities, an hidden structure on the edge of the land of snow. This is very important since this is the same facility they used to engage in rituals and human experimentation, the same facility used for disposing cyborgs that Jigen had ordered to be scrapped. So if Sasuke was able to hide somewhere with Boruto as a base of operations, this location would be his best bet due to its secluded nature and available technology. Now Sasuke did tell Shikamaru about this location, but it was already investigated and no longer occupied by the Leaf Ninja by the events of chapter 79. This then means that Boruto and Sasuke would have access to the containers used to house Damon and Ada while keeping them alive. So instead of risking siding against Boruto, whether it be in battle or helping the Leaf Village to find him, Sasuke instead chose to remove himself from the equation. Now the great great thing about this is that the pods used to house Damon and Ada likely sustained them and preserved their forms, which means they didn't age physically while inside of those pods. So similar to how Naruto won't age,
and I don't think they can age physically. At the end of the day, they're cyborgs. Like, notice how Damon didn't change despite the time skip. Sasuke being compared to like Ada and Damon, I don't know. I feel like Sasuke would still be able to age in there. It's not like it's a timeless dimension like Naruto and Hinata. It's different. Sasuke would still probably age, but he would probably be safe in there, secluded until this whole thing is over. That's why Boruto is determined. It has something to do with Sasuke. The reason why Boruto was acting like this has something to do with Sasuke. So Sasuke is probably in trouble. He needs desperate help. Boruto's not trying to lose him, so he has to tee up. You know, he has to tee up. Go ahead, take care of Code. Get him out of there, bro. Bro is fed up. Bro is done. I'm not gonna lie, I feel him. I will be done too. Code, you're done. Say goodbye.
While being inside Kawaki's dimension, Sasuke wouldn't age a day as well. This is a great way to remove both of them from the story while keeping them in top forms for future storylines, which is likely the goal. Also, I do believe that Orochimaru and Kashin Koji aided both Boruto and Sasuke, but I'll save that for another video. Now, there's another theory out there that I wanted to address, which is that Sasuke got turned into a Ten Tails clone.
Nah, don't do this.
Don't do this. On the fact that a Clawgram was shown to be in possession of a Renegon, more specifically a Renegon that doesn't possess Tomes.
No.
This distinction is very important since we all know that the Ten Tails does possess a Renin Sharingan, which is normally depicted as having Tomoes and being red in color. And while we have no idea what the color of the Renegon the Clawgram possessed is, we do know that it doesn't possess the Tomoe similar to the Renin Sharingan. The logical conclusion would then be that the Renegon used by the Clawgram didn't come from the Ten Tails itself. That logic then brought everyone to Sasuke since he's the only other user of the Renegon in the series currently. In fact, Sasuke's Renegon is the only one that possesses the ability to activate or deactivate the embed.
Bro, I feel like y'all think Sasuke a bot, bro. Bro, I don't care how strong Boruto, Kawaki, Code is, bro. My man Sasuke is not a bot. He's not a bot. He's not gonna be caught off. You know, he did get caught off guard by Ishiki. I know that. Bro used his body for a surfboard. That was kind of crazy. That was kind of insane. But still, he's not a bot. That's Ishiki at the end of the day. Getting caught off guard by a Clawgram? Nah. I can't think of it. I can't fathom it. No, it didn't happen. He's one of the most proficient shinobi in history. He's not gonna be caught off guard by a Clawgram. A Clawgram can't even mess with him. Oh. But nonetheless, yeah, Sasuke still pretty strong. He won't be turned into a Clawgram that easily, bro. It's not happening. It just didn't happen.
Tomoes, which normally happens when he's low on chakra. This then means that it's more likely that the Renegon used by the Clawgram belonged to Sasuke, and it likely can't access the Tomoes due to not having enough chakra or not being the original user. So you can see how you can make the argument for this being the case. The one issue with this,
bro, if Sasuke got turned into a Clawgram, I'll give like 10 subscribers like $20, bro. Locked. We locked. If Sasuke is a Clawgram, 10 of y'all get like $20, bro. It's not happening.
Is that Sasuke's Renegon was destroyed, and it's even possible that the eye itself was removed due to the extent of the damages. That's because it wasn't just a cut or a small puncture that could be healed. The kunai covered the entire circumference of the eyeball itself.
Yeah, that was kind of nasty, kind of cringy, like man, that was
now,
bad.
This is fiction, so maybe the eyeballs are just built different in Naruto. Maybe Sakura was able to heal the eye itself, but wasn't able to restore its vision or the abilities it possessed.
Nah, that's finished.
However, even if that was nasty, the case, it should still remain unusable.
It was all in his eye, like
itself to a Clawgram or himself, unless there's some unknown mechanic by which Code or the Clawgram is able to repair damaged Renegon. Of course, this is also possible since it's fiction and Kishimoto can do whatever the hell he wants, but going off what we know currently, that shouldn't be possible. That then brings us back to the Ten Tails and its Renin Sharingan. If the Renegon used by the Clawgram didn't come from Sasuke, it had to have originated from the Ten Tails itself. We have to remember that Kaguya awakened her Renin Sharingan
it's from the Ten Tails,
only after consuming the chakra fruit created by the original Ten Tails, who also possessed the Renin Sharingan. Then
it's from the Ten Tails, dog. Come on.
Who was able to awaken a Tomoe-less Renegon due to the power he inherited from Kaguya and the chakra fruit, the same chakra fruit which gave Kaguya her Renin Sharingan. In fact, Hagoromo is the one who gave Sasuke his Renegon as stated in the databook, despite Hagoromo himself not having a Tomoe Renegon. What I'm trying to say is that the Tomeless Renegon and even the Sharingan are both derivatives of the Reni Sharingan, thus the name Reni Sharingan. So similar to how Hagoromo was able to awaken a Renegon without Tomoe's despite his power descending from the users of a Reni Sharingan, the same thing could have happened to the Ten-Tails and the Claw Grind. Now, what we also know is that most Renegons are different in colors and possess different
everybody
abilities.
got one now.
Hagoromo's purple Renegons gives him the powers
different colors, different varieties, man.
Things. Momoshiki's red/yellow Renegons
man got a blue one, bro.
And
like,
amplify
what?
attacks, while Urashiki's Renegons allowed him to see into the future and other things the plot demanded. So the truth is that we don't know for sure how one awakens the Renegon, since so
nobody even cares about his. Like he got a one on his hand, bro. Nobody cares about that, bro. Purple is just more menacing. Like it just, your purple Renegon just got that aura, bro. Like blue Renegon, like no. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares about your blue Renegon. That's baby ass. Nobody cares about your orange, yellowish Renegon, bro. That purple got that aura. That's that OG Penny Renegon. Like when you see that, you know what's about to go down. Nobody cares about this blue Renegon. It has no aura. I'm not scared of it. I really body you in real life too. It don't matter. I'm taking that. That's mine. Purple Renegon, it got me scared a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I might, yeah. But nah, none of these other colors, bro.
Different versions.
None of these pretty Renegon. You know, pretty patties from SpongeBob. This is the pretty Renegon. Nobody cares about this, bro. It's the OG that matters.
After Dojutsu. It could be that they awakened their Tomeless Renegons by consuming a chakra fruit, or maybe they are just naturally capable of awakening Renegons. I mean, we did see Momoshiki awaken a new Renegon on his forehead after consuming Kinshiki, which had nothing to do with the Ten-Tails, so it could go either way. What I also want to point out is that the Ten-Tails seen laying on the ground in Chapter 3 of Boruto TBV
dried out,
a claw mark over his Reni Sharingan. So it is possible that the Renegon we see used by the Claw Grimes is the same Renegon used by the Ten-Tails.
Yeah,
it's just
not
transferring
Sasuke.
it to the
Relax,
Claw
relax,
using the Claw
relax.
created by code. Now, of course, this will just bring us back to the initial argument of the Reni Sharingan possessing Tomoe's, while the Renegon used by the Claw Grime didn't.
So that could be the strongest one.
The possibility
That's
that
most
the Reni
likely the
Sharingan
strongest
has
one.
the ability to turn off the Tomoe similar to Sasuke's Renegon. Remember, this only happens when Sasuke doesn't have enough power or chakra. And as seen in Chapter 3, the Ten-Tails is in a desiccated state, even way smaller than it initially was. So the Ten-Tails losing the ability to activate the Tomoes due to it being in a less powerful state would make perfect sense. Now obviously this is headcanon, but nothing ever said that a Reni Sharingan could never lose its Tomoes. We've just never seen a Reni Sharingan user in such a depowered state to find out. So in conclusion, I believe that theory doesn't really conclusively prove that Sasuke was turned into a Claw Grime, and I don't think that would be a wise decision, like fan-wise. There would be like crazy backlash, but of course it could work out perfectly, and I'm just yapping here. But I do believe that Sasuke being stored in one of the containers that Ada and Damon were preserved.
Nah, he's yapping with the Claw Grime theory, not gonna lie.
Story, similar to how Naruto was removed as well, and then we can actually bring both of those loved characters back, even like 30 years into the future or 50 years, and they would still be in their prime state as relates to their physical capacity. So in a sense, it's perfect because they're just immortalizing Naruto and Sasuke, similar to how Boruto and Kawaki will live for a very long time due to them being Otsutsuki. So they can like bring back Naruto and Sasuke later on down the line to have like limitless stories about them. So I think it makes perfect sense. But let me know your thoughts on it. Do you think this makes sense to you?
Alright, no. Bro was the cooking with the Claw Grime there. I don't want to ever hear that again. I don't want to ever hear it again, bro. He's not a Claw Grime. He's not dead. I'll accept the Divine Tree one. You know, I'll accept it. But do I believe it? Probably not. Because he's not being caught off guard like that. He's not. Y'all gotta stop thinking Sasuke's a bot, bro. It's probably all gonna be wrong, and I'm gonna be right just thinking that, you know, it's all a part of Boruto's plan. He's just playing along with Sasuke. Sasuke and him, you know, they were just, Sasuke's in the shadows. That's all I gotta say. That's all I'm gonna say for now. The best one he said it was maybe Sasuke just in the little capsule that Ada and Damon was, just to keep him from attacking Boruto. But hey, we gotta see. What I think is everybody is just blowing this out of proportion. He's gonna be in Chapter 4, man. Like I said, when Chapter 4 leaks come out, we will review it on the channel. It will be on this channel right here. Chapter 4 leaks, all the leaks will be on this channel. So subscribe, turn on post notifications. Appreciate Kiddo Maki for the video. That was a banger, bro. His channel will be down below in the description. Let me know what you guys think on the matter. Where is he right now, man? If you guys believe me, then we're on the same page, man. You know, saying good, great minds think alike. If you don't, let me know why in the comment section. And until my next video, let me know what I need to react to next, man. Any interesting videos, put it in the comment section or put it in the Discord. The Discord link will be in the description as well. And until my next video, I'm out. Peace.